All right, so player came to the bunker shot today not really understanding the structures of a bunker, and was good chipper, but not a very good bunker player. And I let him play a shot, and you'll see on the left, he's set up for a little chip shot. Tries to add the loft during the swing. That's a terrible idea because, well, it's very, very difficult. How would a player who sets up for a chip try to add loft? Well, it's usually done in the downswing. You'll notice that the right shoulder tilts back. There's his lead side. As a player tilts back, you see how the head pulls backwards and the right shoulder drops significantly under the lead shoulder. Well, what that does to the low point is catastrophic. You'll notice that heel strike significantly behind the ball. So not only is there no loft on the club, which is important for getting some height, he's also taking a significant chunk of sand, which even if it gets out, it certainly isn't going to land softly. It's going to run. So we went to work on the setup. Okay, so let's pull it back to how it was originally, and let's compare to what it became. Okay, so step number 1, we opened the club face and lowered it down. And the next thing we did was created a base wider than the shoulders. Why is that important? Well, once you separate your feet to that degree, number 1 is you have real distinction between front, middle, and back. So ball position is now being able to be explored. Also, it allows you, from a wide base, to sit the handle down a lot lower. You'll see that the butt of the club is dropping, down below, a lot lower in his stance here, so the lie angle is a lot flatter. And anyone who's seen previous videos of mine will have learned that lowering the handle is another way to help raise elevation in the golf ball. So that's really, really good. So ball position forward, added some loft, lowering the handle. Really, really good. Next is his weight placement. You'll see how if I draw a line here from club up to eyes here, you'll see that his weight is predominantly forward. So he's sat low and sat forward. So he's set up for success here. Now, all that's left to do is to remain focused on his delivery. So what I'm trying to get the player to do now is to not lower that lead shoulder or tilt that trail shoulder back as much as he likes to do. And now look, we now have a much better control of that low point. And if I zoom in a little bit more and clean that up, you will watch the club stay open, glide under that ball, and that ball is floating. Okay, so he's accelerated through the shot, maintained an open club face, and due to really, really good setup conditions, is able to play a very delicate, floaty, soft landing bunker shot. So really big improvement there. Excellent work.